Hi there, my name is Melissa and I'm an online English tutor from England. In this video today, I'm going to focus on pronunciation for Spanish speakers from Spain. And we are going to look at some of the sounds that might be difficult for Spanish speakers. Let's dive into it. English and Spanish have similar sounds, so it's not always difficult to make the sounds. But Spanish is more phonetic than English, and this is what might confuse the Spanish speakers because they are trying to read English phonetically, even though this isn't always the case. Let's first look at the vowels. In the Spanish language, there are 5 vowels: a, e, I, o, u, and in English we have 12 vowel sounds and 8 diphthong sounds, which are 2 vowels combined in one syllable. So words can be mistaken for another word. For example, hit, heat, hut, hat. So as I mentioned, in English we use 12 vowel sounds. E, I, U, U, E, O, A, O. And these can be represented with any combination of letters. This is why it can be really hard to pronounce certain words in the English language. And then we have the diphthongs. I know lots of Spanish speakers, husband included, that really struggle with the diphthongs in English because they are 2 vowel sounds combined into one syllable. So they are very tricky to master if they are not present in your own language. The diphthongs in English that we use are ear, a, ur, oi, ow, e, I, o. And some of the trickiest words to pronounce, maybe for Spanish speakers, are beer, bear, air, ear, here, hair. Pause the video to practice pronouncing these words. I think these are some of the trickiest words to pronounce with the diphthongs, but practice makes perfect. And then we have what is probably the most common and important sound in the English language, and that is the schwa. It's like the upside down E. And this is an unstressed syllable. It's weak. It's not strongly pronounced. And this sound can be associated with any vowel letter. So it's very tricky to spot in words unless you see the IPA in a dictionary. Let's look at some examples. About, police, under, lentil. So if you can master the schwa sound, you will probably notice that your pronunciation improves drastically. May the schwa be ever in your favour. Another thing that maybe is a bit difficult for Spanish speakers is pronouncing words that begin with S. For example, Spain. It begins with S, but some Spanish speakers might pronounce it Espain. España, Espain. And we would say Spain. Street might be pronounced as Estreet, and strange might be pronounced as estrange. Another thing is the R. The letter R, is quite difficult for us English people because we don't have this sound in our language. In English, R is not prominent, it's not very strong. Usually in English, the R is a silent sound unless a vowel sound follows it. For example, red. However, there is an exception when we do not pronounce the R sound before a vowel, and that word is iron. And I love the R sound in Spanish. R. It's quite difficult for us to do because we don't roll our tongues. R. And instead of saying rocket, we would say rocket. And there are a couple of sounds that could be confused for another sound. For example, we have letters V and B, V sound and B sound. In Spanish, these two could be easily confused because in Spanish you probably don't differentiate this sound, Sevilla or other words with a B or a V. They sound the same, vaso, vaso, vaca. So in English, we do have different sounds for these two letters, V and B. The V sound is what we call a fricative sound because it's using your lips and teeth. And the B is implosive. There's no vibration here. It's just ba, ba. It's like a mini explosion. It's implosive. So normally when you see a letter V, you would make this sound V, 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 V. So your top teeth are touching the bottom lip inside. V, V. And with the B, it's just B, B, B. So mouth closed, B. And it's like you're pushing the air out, B. So try this sentence. You can pause the video after me to repeat it. I bought a velvet bag for Valentine's Day. I bought a velvet bag for Valentine's Day. And then there is the y sound and the j sound. Sometimes in Spanish, depending on the region that I've been to, I hear the y and j used interchangeably. For example, yo, Sevilla, Sevilla, Sevilla. Depends where I am in Spain, but sometimes I've heard these two sounds changed interchangeably. Some English words could be accidentally mispronounced by Spanish speakers if they don't know which sound goes with which letter. So the word yes could be mispronounced as Jess. So normally when there is a letter Y, it makes the y sound, and the j sound could sometimes be seen with letter J or DG in spelling. And that's it for this video, guys. These are all the things that I could think of. There may be more. If you can think of any more, let me know. And please hit that like button, that subscribe button for more videos. Y muchas gracias por ver este video y hasta la próxima. Bye.